He joins us now via the magic of Skype. Daniel, how are you?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much for joining us. By the way, congratulations to the team, Dustin Poirier. I know you're buds with him. Great win for him, right, on Saturday?
Yeah, man. It's been a long time coming. He's been grinding for a long time, and couldn't be more prouder than him. You know what I mean? He definitely deserved it, man. He's a hard worker, great guy, great fighter, very humble. So he definitely deserved it, man.
It seems like everyone loves Max and him, but Max already a champion. The fact that he finally got that belt, Dustin got that belt, the whole MMA community seems very happy for Dustin, and especially what he's doing with the charity back home in Louisiana. So I'm really happy for him as well.
Yeah, man. I know Dustin's background, where he's coming from in Louisiana, and just busting out on the scene, and been doing this thing for a long time. Like I said, it's well deserved, and like you said, with a lot of people liking Max, and both of them great, both of them great fighters. But like I said, man, I just couldn't be more happier for him.
That's great. Well, happy for you as well. So great to
Thank
see
you.
you back. What an amazing story. And I know, I would imagine there's probably a part of you that is tired of talking about what happened
Yeah.
on that night in December of 2017, the 17th of December to be exact. But for those that don't know, one more time, could you tell us what happened and what you went through?
Basically, what happened was I was involved in a motorcycle accident. I was coming around a bend, boom, hit a guardrail, and was stuck up under the guardrail. And I had some damage in my neck, central cord central cord um, injury that shut down my body. So I had no movement on my right side. I had no movement throughout my body, and just building back. And um, initially when it happened, I was being told that I'm not going to fight again. I'm not going to be able to walk straight. I'm not going to be able to do a lot of things. And so yeah, this past year and a half, man, it's just been a lot of just staying focused and just self building. Just working on myself and trying to get back to fighting.
Well, and do you have any recollection as to why the accident happened?
I, you know what? To be honest, I don't remember what happened. I've had some people tell me one thing. Uh, I've had other people tell me other things. I really don't know exactly what happened. Because I had went out. Like as soon as I hit, I went out. So no, I don't exactly know what happened though.
Okay. And you were actually stuck under the rail?
Yeah, I was stuck up under the guardrail. I
Oh.
didn't. So usually, like if you hit something, you're gonna slide. But however I hit, I went right up under the guardrail and I didn't move. So I didn't like slide and have no rug burn or no road rash or anything like that. I just stuck. So I think that's what really caused a lot of the damage in my neck.
Oh my! And was there fear that you would never walk again initially?
For me, no.
Uh huh.
They said that, and to me, it just went in one ear and out the other. I know how I felt. I know I'm an athlete. I know I'm a very strong-minded, very strong body. Uh, for me, it just was like, yeah, we'll see. You know what I mean? And day one, day two, day three, first week, second week, everything started to come back. So I knew it was going to take I know it was going to take a while, but I knew I could get back to it.
How long did it take for you to get out of bed?
Out of bed, it was like on my own. It
Yeah.
was a good, probably week and a half, if not more.
Wow. And were you out initially? Like, did it take you a couple days to wake up from it?
No, I guess I was back up within, I couldn't tell you, maybe 10 minutes of the accident.
Okay.
So all I really remember was hitting, boom. Well, I don't remember actually hitting, but hit. Next thing I remember is waking up under the guardrail, seeing the guardrail, and I couldn't really move at all. So I was trying to scream for somebody to pull me out from under the guardrail. And eventually, a truck had pulled up and helped out, and they called the police and all that stuff. So yeah,
Do you think if you weren't an athlete, if you weren't as strong as you are, that you don't make this kind of recovery? I mean, not even to fight, but like just to like have a normal life and walk again the way you do.
for sure, all
Wow.
day. I've been told that a lot. Just being an athlete and just doing the things that we've done as athletes, fighting, training, and just the rigorous workouts that we got to do, it helped me with my mindset as far as like bouncing back with therapy. I went to a lot of therapy. I went to therapy and seen people that were dogging, but they didn't really have hope for what they were doing next. They're just doing it. For me, I went there and I just knew I was going to try to get better. I was going to get better. I was going to walk out of there, and that's just the mindset I kept. So just being an athlete is always just, made me a stronger person, I think.
Did anyone actually say to you, okay, like you can make a recovery, you can walk and have a normal life, but fighting out of the question?
Yeah, that was the number one thing that was told to me. Going into the hospital, first thing they wanted to do was emergency surgery. I told them I couldn't do emergency surgery because I fought, and the first thing he said is, "You don't have to worry about that. If
Wow.
that's over with." So it was a little tussle, not really a tussle, but we had words back and forth. And like I told him, you're not doing surgery. I'm definitely fighting again. And we just rode from there. My management and Michelle and Pauline from Factin Athletes, they got on top of it, found me, some better doctors and a great therapy place for me to go to, and that was that.
Wow, that's incredible. So what did they want to have surgery on?
They wanted to fuse from my C4, C5, and C6.
And you just said, no, we're not doing this?
Yeah, we're not doing this. We're not doing that.
That's
I just,
incredible.
man, it's maybe not always the smartest thing, but this is my life. This is what I've wanted to do. I want to fight. I have been injured most of my career. You know what I mean? This isn't something that's new to me. It's not something that I wasn't aware of. It's just the accident made it kind of stand out. So, just like I keep saying, man, battling and doing what I got to. I don't have no other choice. This is my life. You know what I mean? This is what I love to do. So, it wasn't really going to be anything that held me from it.
So in the end, did you have any surgery?
No, I'm eventually going to have surgery, but right now I just completely did therapy.
Surgery on what?
My neck.
Oh, so that same surgery?
I don't know if I'm gonna actually have that same surgery or one that's similar, but I'm gonna have to have some doctors go into my neck from the years of wrestling and the sport of MMA is taking a toll on my body and my neck. So I definitely have some issues up there, but I'm able to fight. So
How long did it take for you to feel 100%?
I wouldn't say I'm there yet.
Oh, wow.
I just feel like I can continue to build on where I'm at. So I've never felt like I was ever 100%. I could be 100% maybe 6 months ago, but for me, I don't feel like I'm 100% because I feel like I could continue to build. I could continue to. I have deficits that I've been working on, and 3 months ago they were there, now they're not. So for me, I can see growth, and that's all that it's about for me. So I feel like I can be 100% down the road, but it's just about building for me.
How long did it take for you to feel like, okay, I can accept a fight here. I can go in a training camp?
um, I think I went back into the gym sometime in like July, somewhere around there.
Of
And
2018? Of last
yeah,
year?
2018.
That's
Yeah,
like
so
7 months later.
exactly.
That's
So
insane.
I wasn't doing much.
Okay.
Wasn't doing like any sparring or any major anything, but just being in there. And after that, I felt like if I could just build on this, I'll be able to get in the right position. So it was about a good, a good year. In
Okay.
December, I'll say I was ready to definitely take a fight.
Did you feel initially when you were starting to train, did you feel worried like about your neck, about doing the wrong thing? Did you feel hesitant, tentative at all?
I mean, the natural reactions. I'm not too nervous of it because, like I said, it's been an ongoing problem for years. I've been working with this neck since I've been in this game. So just because other people know about it doesn't mean that it's something that's going to knock me off of my rocker. So yeah, I was a little tentative, but nothing that was going to shake me or have me not get back into the cage.
Mentally, what was the process like? Were there days where you thought you may never walk again properly, that you really did believe you wouldn't fight again? How
Oh
hard
yeah,
was it?
oh yeah. There was a lot of down days, man. It was good days, bad days, but it's definitely been a rocky road. Like mentally, I had days where I wanted to give up. Mentally, there was other days where I was on top of the world because I could see the improvement. And funny thing is one of my last doctor visits, I had told myself going into it, I'm just like, you know what? I don't know if I questioned myself a lot. I didn't know if this was something I wanted to continue doing. So yeah, it played with me a lot. But I think I'm just a true test of man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? True test of power.
You went in there, you won just a couple weeks ago, like I said. You look good. I mean, it was just impressive considering what happened in the footage that we've seen of you, courtesy of Bellator. When you actually won, when the fight was over and you knew that you came all the way back and won in your fight and sort of looked like your old self, what was that like emotionally?
It was a lot, man. It's kind of hard to describe. It's not just me. This has been a group effort among a lot of people. Friends, family, coaches. Um, everyone knows my daughter is a big part of my life. So it wasn't just a good win for me. It was something refreshing for a lot of people that's been on this road with me. So it was good to get back in the win column. Uh, but I look at it like in any other fight. Went in, did my job, got out, ready to go back now.
Did you feel like yourself out there?
Nah,
No?
I don't really, not yet. You know what I mean? It was good to get in there and see where I was at and see, how I could handle the pressure of coming back to fighting and whatnot. But like I said, man, I feel like I can keep building. I can get to 100, soon, just as long as I keep building, keep building, keep building. So, I think I can fight just like the old me, but I would like to keep building on that, just like any other fighter would. Or so.
Were you more nervous or anxious than normally because this was the first fight in a while and after the injury?
I think so.
Yeah.
The anxiety was real bad. Going into the fight, making weight, and the 24 hours between making weight and getting into the cage, it was kind of nuts for me. I had a lot of anxiety issues. I had a lot of doubt. Then I erased the doubt. I was just going on up and down on a lot of stuff. So uh, it was definitely a game changer for me.
And is that not typical for you?
Not really. I usually just I block everything out. I got my family and my friends there, and I don't think anything else about anything. I just from 2 weeks leading up to my fight, I usually just switch. I don't really care about anything. I don't really have too many like notions or worries or anything like that. I just come to fight. That's just what I do. I fight. And this was the only time that I really. I mean, I've been nervous. Of course, I'm nervous before fights, but this time was a little different. It was just like I said, the anxiety of the whole. He's hurt. He's back. Let's see how he does. So that was just really overwhelming for me.
Wow. Do you think that's going to stay with you now? Like, is this part of your new reality, or now that you got the first one out of the way, do you feel like that
I
will
don't know.
subside?
I don't know. I would like to think that it'll be done.
Okay.
Um, I work on my mental a lot. Even my coaches help me work on it. So it's just one of those things that if you break your hand, if you go into your next fight, you're gonna be thinking about it. If you tear, a hamstring or whatever, you go into these next fights thinking about it. So it's not anything that's not unheard of or not normal, but I just keep pushing forward, man. I keep trying to build those blocks and get over the humps and over the walls that I have.
And now here's my biggest question for you, because I saw this clip, but I don't know if that's like old footage or not. Are you back to riding motorcycles?
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
was
God.
riding today.
What? How is that even This is why I feel like I will never be, I can't even understand the mind of a fighter and how courageous you guys are and how special you are. If that happened to me, I wouldn't even walk like within 100 feet of a motorcycle. You're back riding them? How's that
I
possible?
mean, because the reason why I was back riding is because I had to get back fighting. And if I couldn't get back on the bike, I know I couldn't get back inside the cage.
Okay.
And, you know, again, that's just that mental in me and a little bit of the crazy in me. So got on the bike, still riding. Haven't been hit yet, so we
Thank
good.
God. And how long did it take for you to get back on the bike for the first time after the surgery or the
Yeah, that
injury?
took me a minute. That took me a while. That
Yeah.
took me a while. Yeah.
What was that like the first time?
Uh, Real nerve-wracking. I was going about 7 miles an hour. I thought I was about to die.
Damn.
It was kind of comical actually if you were there, but it was nerve-wracking, man.
More nerve-wracking than the hours before the fight?
I think so because
Yeah.
I love riding so much. You know what I mean? I don't want to give that up. I don't want to give nothing up. I want to give this fighting up, but riding, I definitely don't want to give up. You know, you go down, you pick yourself up, whatever, but I don't want to have to give up something that I love. So, yeah, I think it was nerve-wracking.
Did it take over a year to get back on the bike?
Probably about a year, a
Wow.
little under a year, because I wasn't supposed to be riding, obviously, but what you gonna tell me?
Have you ever
You know what I mean?
have you ever seen the doctor who told you that you would never fight again? That it was like an obvious thing?
I haven't. I definitely wanted to go reach out to that guy, but you know, I never went back and seen him. It was just it's water under the bridge for me. Although I have seen my therapist over. His name's Guy over at NeuroFit 360, and love that guy. He definitely put a lot of work into me, and if anything, he's the one that I wanted to see more because he put a lot of time and effort into me, and he did believe He did believe in me, and you know, a doctor's gonna tell you whatever they're gonna tell you. You know, I don't really. They're there for a reason. They got to make their money, whatever. But someone that put their time into me, that's who I really care about. So that's why I went back and showed, you know, their progress.
Wow. Did he see the fight?
Yeah, I think he saw the
Wow.
fight.
That's amazing. That's incredible. What a
So,
story. When do you want to return?
tomorrow if I can, you know,
You're ready.
whenever. I think I want to get something in the summer. You know, the past couple years been a little lackluster with the injuries and you know sitting out a while. But I want to get back on this. I want to get back on my groove, man. I want to just get fighting, stay healthy, and stay active.
I'm very happy for you, man. I'm also happy that the hair has grown out because that was
You like that?
yeah, man, that
Yeah.
was devastating when you had to cut that. That was
Yeah.
my heart bled for you on that one. So the hair is back. You are back. You're
Yes,
close
sir.
to 100%. What a great
Yes,
story.
sir.
Well done to you. You're an inspiration. Really incredible to see what you were able to overcome. Congratulations on all of that, and congratulations on the win a couple of weeks ago. I'm looking forward to your next one.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Thank
All
you for having me.
My pleasure. There he is, Daniel Straus. What a story.